How would you like to work with homeowners that are wanting to sell today? Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year, today. Well, if you think about it, you have that opportunity every single day by targeting for sale by owners, aka FSBOs. These homeowners have that need today because they're actively selling their home. So today I want to share with you the secrets to actually convert FSBOs into listings. But first, welcome to my channel. My name is Jaime Resendiz, and I help real estate professionals exponentially grow their business through actionable content. First things first, have a mindset of service. Now, I know that's a little bit hokey, and I'd kick my own butt if I heard this type of advice, but it's so true. But the reason that I start here of having a mindset of service, because we need to believe that. We need to believe that we're actively helping an individual. We're actively helping a homeowner that wants to sell their home for the top dollar and as quickly as possible. Because the moment that we focus on them, that we make it all about them, is the moment that we eliminate false beliefs. We eliminate the false beliefs that I'm not worthy, that I can't do it, that they won't want to work with me, that I'm going to get rejected. We eliminate all of that if we make it about them genuinely. Now, again, I'll be first to admit it. I used to think that this mindset stuff was just a bunch of crap, that it was just a bunch of theory, abstract stuff that couldn't be applied. However, as I started improving my mindset, as I started improving myself more than anything, I started to see things differently. I stopped putting these limited beliefs and these barriers all throughout my career. So now, although I still, to a certain extent, have some limiting beliefs, have some barriers that I'm working through, now I'm at least more open to trying. Now, once you address the elephant in the room of your mindset, now we move on to where to actually find these FSBOs. Where do we find these opportunities of for sale by owners? And that's very simple. Just go online. There's a ton of third-party websites that have these listings available to you. These websites give you the address of the home and give you the contact information of these homeowners. So it couldn't be simpler. But let's admit it, FSBOs suck at marketing their homes. They just do. Their idea of marketing their home is going to Home Depot and buying a for sale by owner sign and then putting that in their yard. So there's some homes that you're only going to find by driving around. Now, I don't suggest doing that all of the time, especially the way that gas prices have gone. However, keep your eyes open because there's a lot of for sale by owner signs out there. You just have to be aware of them. But if you're looking for a service provider you that gives you this information all in a central location, I want you to check out my friends at Resendiz. And if you want to check them out and save $150 on the setup fee, then make sure you click on the link down below, because that's going to help you out and also help out the channel. So now that you have the mindset that you need to be able to reach out to FSBOs and you have a place to go to find the FSBOs, now we need to understand who we're communicating with. What's the mind of a FSBO? Because generally the FSBO avatar or the FSBO persona is somebody that is very mindful of money. They're going out to market on their own, not because they want to, but because they want to save money by not paying a real estate commission. And generally a FSBO is an independent person, somebody that thinks that they can handle the transaction on their own. And in many cases they can. However, they just don't see that value in us. And generally that FSBO avatar is somebody that stereotypes us real estate agents as individuals that can't be trusted, as people that charge too much and are in a profession that's super easy. Now, of course, we know that that's not true. However, we need to understand what are those FSBOs thinking. And for the most part, these are the three things that they're thinking. And how we convert these actual individuals is by going to step number 4 and offer instant wins. When you reach out to these FSBOs, you want to give them something valuable, something that's going to give them an instant win. Don't brag about how many homes you sold. Don't brag about how many buyers you have in the area, because chances are that's actually not even true. Just get to the point and offer something of value. And these offers don't have to be complicated. They just need to offer that instant win. As an example, you can say this: can I share with you the checklist I use to qualify buyers with my clients? If they say yes, well, the response is, awesome. What's the best email to use to send it to you? May I host a mega open house to drive 20 buyers minimum to your house this Saturday? And if they ask, what's the catch? Well, the response is simple. One buyer's going to buy your home, so congratulations, you got the home sold, but I'm after the 19 other home buyers that didn't buy your home. Now, another offer that works incredibly well is by offering a marketing kit. May I share my FSBO marketing kit that gives you all of the websites FSBOs need to be on? And if they say yes, The response is pretty simple once again. Great. What's the best email to send it to? Now here's the important thing. At no point did you offer to sell the home, because once they see how much value you're bringing to them, there's going to be a point where they get frustrated and stop trying to sell their house on their own. So you're going to be the real estate agent that they go with by default because you've already helped them out so much. And just think of the alternative. What's the other strategy that you're being taught right now? Well, the moment that you see a FSBO, you call them and you offer to list their home, or you offer to have a buyer come through even though you don't have a buyer. There's so many different ways to get in front of them and try to pressure them into signing a listing agreement. And with homeowners having more and more information at their disposal, the less and less that they're going to be open to that strategy. So here moving forward, we need to work things radically different in order to stand out. Now, we've already covered the mindset that we need to have. We know where these FSBOs are, and we already have the mindset of the FSBO and also have what we need to offer those FSBOs. But the most important thing is actually step number 5, which is following up, because this is where all of your hard work is going to pay off. This is where you're actually going to start making some money, because as you continue to follow up with this FSBO day after day, week after week, every day that they're on the market, you're operating more as a team and they just don't realize it. The first week on the market, there's a lot of high hopes with that home seller. There's a lot of high hopes with that FSBO. So they're not going to likely list with you because they're in high spirits and want to see this through. Now that second week on the market, reality starts knocking. By this point, they're starting to get fed up with all these real estate agents calling. They're starting to get fed up with all of these people calling to come and see the home, yet they can't show proofs that they can actually purchase that home. So they're starting to get a bit more agitated and some frustration starts kicking in. And by the third week on the market, they are much more receptive. At this point, reality has fully hit them and they need to start looking at some second options. And all the way through, you've been checking in, you've been following up, you've been providing value to these homeowners. So by the time they're ready to raise that white flag, who are they going to call?